That's a good stuff.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
That's good. With my picks, now, you'll see in a couple of minutes, I struggled mightily with lacrosse. So I don't understand why Tom Rotans is so upset with me. Coach, it's better if I pick against you. But either way, Coach wanted to talk about it after I had picked Farmingdale to beat SWR.
I guess one of the motivations we had was Mr. Quick had picked Farmingdale, and our kids had seen that, so it was one of our motivating moments, so we could hopefully have the face go on the other side next time. Thanks, Mike.
Coach, I am picking your Compsawa game later in the show. I don't know where I'm going yet. We're going to figure it out. I do know where we're going in segment 3 tonight. We're coming off the lacrosse field and onto the gridiron. We will announce the downstate team for the 2nd annual New York State All-Star Football Challenge, and one of our good buddies, Jordan Lucas, is stopping by. You know, Paul Carcaterra is going to stop by later to we're going to have him break down what he thinks are the top 3 players overall on Long Island. I was pushing for Big Bobby Duvniak this morning. That dude is a stud. He was incredible last night against Darien. Incredible. Raph?
Let's get back to the phones.
Jeez, okay.
We got to keep going.
All right, let's do it.
Joe wants to talk about Little Garden City, coming right off Manhasset. I wonder what he wants to talk about.
What's up, Joe?
Yo, what's up?
My man.
How you doing?
What's up, buddy? Joe?
Nothing. I want to see some highlights of my boy, Pat Berkery from Garden City.
Well, Burke had a good game the other day against Wantagh, had a couple goals, 11-3. We're not going to show those highlights, even though it was a great game after they lost to Wantagh 11-10 in overtime last year. But, Joe, you know what? You're not going to get those highlights here, but you're going to get Lax Live if you're not at the game Saturday night, 7 o'clock. We'll talk about that later.
Here's something you can only get on this show.
Yeah.
Pat Berkery is a great skier. In addition to a great lacrosse player and a great football player, he skis. Anyway, tell me how you did last week.
All right, well, I didn't do well. Matter of fact, it's coming undone in a big way. Chris Smallkice, please, some advice.
Just remember, it's about will and not necessarily about skill on bad days like this.
It was a bad week, Coach. All right, here we go. We had Connecticut over Massapequa. We came out of the gates in good fashion.
I mean, Michael did a hell of a job.
Thanks, Coach. He was upset with me in the open, but now Rotans and I are back on the same page. I like Bosco over Mawa. 1-goal game, 1-1.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on!
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, Scotty.
There's a shock that you picked Bosco.
Yeah, that's a good point. Del Barton, Fairfield Prep. I like Fairfield Prep. They led early in this game, then gave it away. Didn't sit well.
Come on, dude. Really?
I know, Dave. Coach Moore up at Yorktown upset with me. Ridgewood, West Islip. This was the boys' game. I liked it. Coach Campbell, she's excited for me.
Everything is wonderful right now. Just keep it up.
You got that right, Coach. Farmingdale, sure I'm waiting. Rotans, upset, and let me hear it.
That's absurd.
All right, take it easy. What, are you kidding me? Smithtown West, Yorktown. I liked Yorktown. Pinnell put on a show. Huskers lose, but still pretty gutsy pick.
I mean, that shouldn't happen.
On occasion, it does when you're in a rut. Yorktown, Ridgewood girls game. This Ridgewood team opening up big eyes, and they continued to roll against Yorktown.
That was too easy.
Probably right, Coach Cherry. That was probably the easiest pick I had all week. Wantagh Farmingdale girls. I thought Coach Campbell's girls would lose in this game against then number 10 Wantagh. Blew it. Talk about adding insult to injury. Darien Manhasset. Okay, you know, I blew it.
Drives me crazy.
How about having 3 and 6, Coach, for the week? It is time for me to get some getaway time.
Recovery day tomorrow, okay?
That's it. Coach Rubling had it right. You take tomorrow off to relax. All right, you know what? We're going to relax during this commercial, but as we do, get ready for some From the Fields.
This is fun now, guys.
Just be patient. We're going to try and work our numbers on the midfield. And just, guys, the zone is helping us catch our breath. Okay, but I don't want to be the one always yelling, sticks up. We got to do that. Okay, that's a habit right up here. Guys, if their sticks are up, they're gonna look, no, too risky. They're down here, they might get a quick one right over your head. And sticks are up.
That man is smoking. Tom Rotans, Shoreham Wading River, good victory over Farmingdale. Big week coming up. Let's see if his guys move into this week's top 14 lacrosse teams on MSG Varsity, Channel 14. All right, here we go. Chatham, earlier today, lost 12-4 to Summit. Shoreham Wading River, here we go. Highlights against Farmingdale, and Rotan's guys, well, they fell behind early against Farmingdale. Patty Stark, the football player, running like he did on the gridiron. They would tie it at 1. Then Peter Gersbeck, how about that? Little flip over the goal. Shoreham, they had the lead for good at 2-1. Then Paulie Curran to Jimmy Huggins. Look at that goal. Downstairs, Huggs had 2. Shoreham led 4-1 at the break. Then it's one of Rotance's boys, Tommy Jr. to Connor Drost. The quick stick goal, 5-1. They're rolling. Then it's Drost again. He had 2. Shoreham had a nice 5-goal win for the longtime coach.
Farmingdale's a great program. I mean, I played at Ward Melbourne. We had such respect for Farmingdale, and to put our A game against an offense like this, we were very, very pleased.
All right.